Welcome to the first ever Life Diaries with Amy. First, I'm literally so excited to be doing this. This is probably one of the most talked about topics that I've mentioned for the past year and literally all of last summer and stuff. First, if you didn't know, my name's Amy. I'm a sophomore at High Point University. Some of you may have recognized me from my Day in My Life TikToks. If you have seen it, go on my TikTok right now and comment, roll Thurs. Roll Thurs, baby. Anyways, before I get into what we're going to be talking about today, I have a little special guest here. Akina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, so I'm Akina. I'm a sophomore like Amy. Obviously, I go to High Point, and I'm from Latham, New York, and my major is journalism.
Cool. Basically, Life Diaries podcast will feature all sorts of topics ranging from wellness, self-care, motivation, friendships, relationships advice. I'll be asking my friends to come on for that because I don't give the best advice. And also, we're going to be talking about the college life, of course, because who doesn't want to know about that?
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be talking about the new school semester. We go to school down in the South, so we started school 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, August 21st was our first school day.
Yeah, so we're 4 weeks into school. But I know some of my friends from home, they haven't even started school yet. So I thought it'd be nice to start off this first podcast just talking about how to really go into the new school semester, making new friends, how to stay motivated, be productive, and how to balance your academics with your social life. The new semester. Okay, so this year I am taking a lot of classes for my major.
Amy, what is your major?
Oh, I didn't mention that. I am a social media and digital communications major, and I'm double minoring in Chinese and business administration. I know we're only 4 weeks into school, but I'd say probably by either the second or third week. I know definitely last week, I'm already starting to feel burnout from all my classes and stuff. And I love my classes, but I think it's just we're gonna talk about this later about balancing academics and social life.
For sure.
But I think definitely, especially in college and stuff, it's very hard just to focus on one thing because you have so many things going on. Last week, I probably procrastinated with a lot of my work already.
Amy.
Sorry.
Don't
learn from me. But that's why I have Akina here. Yeah, no, I'm just very uncertain with a lot of things right now that don't even relate to school, and I feel all those factor into me losing motivation for homework, all that already. But this kind of leads into our next topic about motivation and productivity. Maybe go into some of the things that motivate us to do work. I know we definitely have different things that keep us motivated. I know one big thing that keeps me motivated is just probably being around people that motivate you to be your best.
Yeah.
Whether that's in life or with school, I feel like the people around you really do make a difference in what you do and stuff. For me, I'm just very grateful that I have friends that keep me motivated.
Yeah.
If I see my friends do work, for example, Akina is always doing work.
Non-stop, 24/7.
I'm telling you, Friday night she'll be doing work. She's the only one doing work in our friend group.
Yep. I've always been like that too. Throughout high school, I've always been like that. I was the weirdo kid. If I didn't get my homework done before the football game, I would go and then I have to go back after the diner and do it.
She's doing homework at the football game.
Yeah, it was so weird. I do it during basketball games too. I'm so weird, but yeah.
I remember if I see you do work, that
you're
would
gonna want to do it.
That would motivate me to do work. And even last year, I'd say our friend group, all of our friends are kind of the same way.
I was gonna say that we're all pretty Well, Gigi.
Our friend.
She's getting better. She is getting better.
We have a friend that is the complete opposite.
Yeah, she's the complete opposite of me, and then everybody else, it's yeah.
So we keep her motivated, and but if she sees us doing our work, she'll do her work.
We do a big study little session a lot,
study group.
which is good.
Yeah, I know last year we would all go to the caf or something.
Yeah, it's a little harder now though, because we're all we would go to the bakery a lot, but we're all kind of far away from the bakery. Some of us are even off campus, so a lot of the time we either pick one location, and
usually we do study groups, which that honestly I feel helps us a lot, especially for exam season and stuff. I think
definitely for midterms and finals. Yeah,
definitely.
Sure.
I think having a group of people that will help motivate you to do your work definitely helps a lot. So we're definitely gonna get into friendships and stuff, whether that's in this podcast or in a different podcast.
It's definitely important, especially if you're starting out as a freshman or someone at a new school. Carissa will be talking about probably on this podcast.
Yeah. Carissa's one of Akina's roommates, by the way.
Yes. Shout out Carissa.
Shout out Carissa. I feel also the environment around you
for sure
definitely helps. Me personally, I love going off to all the different buildings that we have on campus.
We have a lot to offer.
Just all the study rooms are just so nice.
For me, it's kind of different because I have 3 younger sisters, so I've always had a loud house, and I grew up around basketball my entire life, so I can literally go to the gym and that I can listen to a ball bounce and do my homework.
Yeah, no, literally listen to this. Last semester,
it
was me, my roommate Bella, and Akina, and we all went to Slane, sitting in front of the gym. I personally wouldn't get a lot done, whether that's looking at boys or
not what I'm doing.
Not what she's doing, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, I think it just sometimes depends on the person
too. For sure. Because if you're around a quiet household and you come here and our friend group is very loud, you're not going to be able to get any work done. Yeah. But for me, I kind of thrive on it, I guess. With some things, I'm no, I need to be quiet. Yeah. But with other things, not really.
Yeah. Me personally, also most times I will do work in my dorm.
Yeah.
Most times
I do that a lot.
Yeah, Akina does that.
I live in my dorm half the time.
Literally. I just feel if I am doing work in my room or something, I just have to have a clean and organized desk. Having that clean desk, I don't know, it just kind of it clears my mind.
Yeah.
And I have
it makes you feel better. Yeah, you don't have to worry about your messy desk and your homework.
Yeah, exactly.
All you have to do is worry about your homework.
Yeah, and I just have a clear mindset when I have a clean room. So that I feel also definitely helps. I just feel being motivated, I don't know, that definitely gets me to do my work, all this, and it just makes me feel productive, and then I just feel good about myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel all these factors are just kind of important, and you just kind of have to take all that in when you're starting a new semester and stuff. Going into our next topic about balancing academics and your social life. We'll get to the friends part after this, but
it kind of ties right in.
Yeah, it kind of ties right in. You know how in high school, you want to do all this, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel personally in
you don't do that
college, you really shouldn't do that.
I don't think you should.
I feel if you try and juggle all these clubs on top of your academics and your social life, I feel that you're just gonna get burnt out. And my biggest advice would just probably be to stick to at least I don't know, 1 or 2 clubs that you're really passionate about. But I mean that's just what I think personally.
Yeah, no, I agree because I feel in high school, I still didn't, I played on the basketball team, I was in German club, I was in Key Club, and I was, the secretary of Key Club. So, I was involved, but, I would say there were definitely way more people who were more involved. Yeah. But, I feel that's what I liked, and that was good for me because I would actually put effort into it. And I felt it was same thing here, if I wrote down over the summer things I wanted to do and things I'm already in.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be. First of all, I'm super forgetful unless it's something with school.
And definitely don't overwork yourself.
Yeah, no.
I should probably be telling myself that right now. Definitely don't overwork yourself. Yeah. I feel this just kind of ties back into self-care and wellness and all that. Really take time for yourself sometimes too. And I feel if you are stressed out about all of these stuff, it's okay to
take some time
off and
step
stuff.
away from it.
I feel mental health is just a very big thing
and
now.
It's talked about a lot more than it used to be.
So going back into academics, I always set a schedule for myself. I know some of our friends also they get up early in the morning, and then they'll have time to do like their work and stuff in the morning.
Yeah,
and
that's what I do if I like need to do it.
Yeah, and then later on they have time for clubs or sports or even time to hang out with friends and stuff. One of our friends, she's a sing major.
CJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-nursing,
whatever the program is here.
She's pre-med right now, and I know, like, she definitely, like, sets that, like, schedule. Like, she wakes up early in the morning.
She's very good at it, too.
Yeah, very good at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
either. It's a do or die. Like, if I need to do it, I'll get up.
I'm not the best at it. But she wakes up early in the morning and then
does her whole routine type thing.
She'll do work from morning to like probably like noon or something. Yeah. Have that time to hang out with us, and then later on at night she
sets herself to bed too.
Yeah.
She does club lacrosse. Yeah. Shout out the captain.
I feel like just with balancing all your academics and like your social life, I think definitely setting yourself a schedule definitely like helps a lot with like the new semester.
Yeah. I would definitely say something too with like like the weekends and like going out and stuff, because like the frats are opening next week. I don't know if anybody wants to go.
So like, excited.
But yeah, I would definitely say like you want to like be like, okay, I have to get this certain things done like before like, I don't know, like everybody starts getting ready around like 9:30, 8 o'clock. So like get that stuff done before you have any, like before you're even thinking about going out.
Yeah, and I think all of our friends pretty much do that. Like, especially on like a Friday night.
Yeah, like you don't want homework that's due at 11:59. You don't want that on a Friday. You don't want that still due. No. Because that's not going to work out.
Yeah, no. And then kind of going into the social life, I feel like, honestly, like if you have like a busy schedule, like even like the smallest like plans like matter and stuff. Yeah. Like obviously our like schedules don't line up all the time.
Not even close.
But like we all try and make plans like even for like lunch, breakfast, dinner, all this.
Because just the time allotted, like it feels like way longer than it actually is, but it just kind of gives you that break to where you're like, okay, I'm actually around people and not doing like work constantly.
Yeah, and like even like after like my class ends and stuff, if like no one's really hungry or anything, like I would go back to like one of your guys' like dorms and stuff and like hang out
and just hang out until we were ready to eat.
Yeah, this also ties back into the whole setting yourself a schedule, because you know you can get work done. Like I do this like all the time. I get work done in the morning, all this whatever, go to class, get food, whatever, and then take like a little break from all the schoolwork, all the academics. And I personally love playing pickleball and tennis. I feel like even with like that, like all my friends like love, like I kind of got them like all to play like tennis with me.
We're all hooked. Even though I'm terrible, I'm the worst player you will ever see play.
I kind of got them all hooked on like tennis and like recently like pickleball. So like I'll text like all my friends and be like, hey, like I'm going to play pickleball. If anyone wants to join, like, you know, feel free and stuff. And like usually like some of my friends like will if they have like free time and stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like that little break from all like the schoolwork and stuff, because I just really can't focus on homework if I do it like all day and stuff.
You burn out, and it's literally like it'll be like Monday and you're like, okay, I just did all of that and I'm so burned out. And then it's like, okay, then what good was that for the rest of the week? Because now you're not going to be able to function.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that is just really important, especially going into a new school semester, because I feel like especially for like freshmen and stuff, I feel like they just like don't really like know like what to expect from like college and stuff.
I had no idea what to expect. I thought we were gonna be like, I don't know if this is just a High Point thing, but I thought we were gonna be like drowned in work. And I feel like honestly from my high school, I got more work in high school than I have now.
Oh, really?
Especially from last year. Like last year was like nothing. I don't know if it's just because it was gen eds. Now I can tell true. I have a little bit more work, but it's like manageable.
Yeah.
So
going into our next topic about making friends and like meeting new people. I know especially for freshmen, it's definitely hard to do that, especially if you're going somewhere far. Even if you're going like somewhere close, you know, it's just a scary feeling. Yeah. And like I'll probably get into more about freshman year in a different podcast, just because there's just a lot like to it and stuff. But one of my like biggest like advice, whether you're, you know, an incoming freshman or like even a transfer student, I feel like definitely like the first week of school, you really just have to go out, just be yourself, go out and just say yes to like everything because like you never know like what could happen. Like I remember our welcome week, there was just so many events and stuff.
And then you have Derby Day at the end.
Oh, Derby Day.
It's the best week.
But yeah, no, I just feel like that first week of school, you just kind of have to go out. Obviously don't like, I feel like the first week, you know, it's just syllabus week. Like you don't really have like much to do. So I feel like you should definitely go out more, just say hi to like new people, or even like if you see someone like you like their shirt or something, like compliment them. Just like honestly, like just having that, I know like some people like don't really have the confidence to, but like I think you just have to keep in mind that like everyone's in the same position as you. Obviously it's a little different for like upperclassmen just because some of them like, you know, already have like their friends group. But like even like some people, like I just love meeting like new people. And like I'm not even joking, like I'll be waiting in the Chick-fil-A line and I'll just like start talking to someone and I don't know, like we would just bond like over anything. And like some like simple like conversation starters, just where you're from, your name, what year, all this and stuff. I feel like freshmen especially, like you just have to keep in mind that like literally everyone is feeling the same way. For sure. Like, you know, like what you're feeling. Yeah,
you're all new. You're all the new kids.
All the new kids, all the little freshies. Even then, like, I feel like even like you still have the first day of classes and stuff. And like that's completely like different from like, you know, the first week and stuff. Obviously going into the new like school semester, I think you just have to keep in mind that it's a new year.
It's a new beginning.
Yeah, it's a new beginning.
Blank slate.
Like, you know how like you obviously have to introduce yourself, all that in class, whatever. Oh my God, I hate those.
That's my least favorite thing. And I love talking to people. I will talk to anybody, but if I have to talk to you during class and say what my name is, what I do, all that stuff, I hate doing it.
I hate doing those, but
it's terrible.
But honestly, I feel like it's good though because
it's great.
Because like then you find out more about your classmates and then like you could like relate to stuff like if you're from the same place. Yeah,
I was gonna say half the people in our psych class were from Jersey, so Amy had like 50 friends just from our class. Not actually, but she had a lot of people.
Okay, let's be honest. I think anywhere you go, like there's gonna be a lot of people from Jersey. Yeah, but
we're in High Point. Yeah, that's what happens. I guess.
I feel like all those kind of like help you like going like into the new school semester because like then you could like reach out and stuff and be like, oh hey, like I'm from the same place, like you know, can I get your snap or something or you know number, like you know all this. But definitely I feel like welcome week and also first day of classes, just I don't know, have like a like good mindset going into it. Don't go into it being like, oh, like I'm not gonna talk to anyone, I'm just scared, all this.
And don't look mean.
Exactly.
Like no one's gonna talk to you if you look mean, which sounds terrible, but if you look like you don't want to be there or you look like you're scary, no one's going to talk to you.
Yeah, like you're just kind of gonna scare them off.
Yeah. So you just never know. Give people a chance and like give yourself a chance to like warm up to the environment and stuff, and then like kind of like put yourself out there.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of like wraps up our episode today.
I think we covered everything. So.
No, I know. Yeah, definitely if you're going into the new school semester, definitely keep an open mind and just go out and just try new things. Yeah. Like you never know like what could happen and stuff. Yeah. But
that's what I told a lot of my friends coming into their like freshman year. I was like, just try everything, and like if you don't like it, then that's fine, but like you're gonna find something that you actually love.
Yeah, and definitely don't like give up like that easily because you I feel like you like, you know, never know what could happen and stuff. And I always tell like all my friends this, but like you'll end up in like the right place like one day. Like you
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, and it'll all be good in the end. Yep. So whether you've started school or not, I hope you're enjoying the new school semester. If you haven't started yet, I hope you're excited, and I hope this episode helped motivate you. And also thank you all for taking the time to listen to this. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited for my next episode.
Yes, and this was a lot of fun. And sorry that we interrupt each other constantly. It's mostly me, but. And
thanks for listening to me and Akina ramble on about just whatever. Thank you. I'm going to have to edit this so much because it's
literally 33 minutes.
It's way over 20 minutes. Sorry, Professor Wells.
You can cut my montages out.
And also, shout out to Akina for coming on this podcast with me, my first ever podcast. I really appreciate it. It was very fun.
Thank you for having me.
Before I end this off, I just want to say, don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
And I'm in a bunch of the tags, so if you want to follow me too.
And definitely check out my TikToks. Yup. This will be posted Wednesday, so there's definitely going to be content out already. but I will also be putting up a Q&A either on my story or on a post. So definitely ask questions. Let me know what you guys want to hear, and also just give me any feedback. But again, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Ask me questions, and I'll probably answer. I'll try and answer them in my upcoming new episodes and stuff.
Yep.
But again, hope you enjoyed this week's Life Diaries with Amy. Thank you again for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.